Shit, pump my market up, man.
Yeah.
Crypto went to crypto. Watch this shit. So in 2017, we were $640 billion at the top when Bitcoin hit 20 grand for that first time.
Yeah.
In 21, when we topped out at $69,000 for Bitcoin, we hit 3.4 trillion.
Yeah, it was serious, man. There was a T behind it.
There's some T, and even right now, after everything's happened, like no matter how bad the shit's got, we're right now at like 1.2, 1.3 trillion on the market. That means this next run around, we're going to 6 to 10. And this is why I'm so bullish on crypto, is because nowhere else can normal people get a significantly large portion of the pie, even though it's a smaller market. Gold's $10 trillion. I do suspect over the next years we will probably get an extra 1,000 on the gold price, which which is good. I kind of want gold to keep pumping because it hasn't pumped for 40, 50, no, for 20 years damn near. But like, I mean, silver hasn't beat its all-time high of like $34, $37 since like the Hunt brothers. Or since 2011.
Yeah, but they say that's the next one that's going to pump. That's going to pump before gold.
Yeah, I mean, it honestly should. It's rare. I mean, like, there's more. I mean, silver's rarer, and it's extremely manipulated. But one of the reasons that J.P. Morgan and a bunch of these other places manipulate silver so much is because it's used a lot in tech. So tech wants silver to stay cheap because it could increase prices quite a lot because silver's the best conductor of electricity.
Yeah.
So I mean, at any point, I'm the coffee, the Trent. I mean, not the Trent, but the coffee's getting in.
Yeah, that's all good.
But yeah, that's kind of what's going on right now. Is you had all this money coming from the government. I mean, not the government, the Federal Reserve, which is not the federal government, which is actually just a consortium of banks.
Yeah, it's like a private entity, right?
Yeah, it's a private entity. It's just banks.
It's amazing when they put that word federal in front of it, right? A lot of people, they have these misconceptions. They think, oh, it's part of the government. It's absolutely not.
Mexican Lost in Asia's got one of the best quotes from Titanic. It's been 84 years. It's so crazy. We have not, like, it's crazy to me. Gold hasn't pumped at all. I mean, where gold should be at right now, we probably should be at $4,000 or $5,000 on gold.
Well, why do you think it stayed where it was? What's it around 2,000 to like 2,000 an ounce, right?
Yeah, it's around roughly 2,000 an ounce. I think silver's done a little better, but still, it's like in the teens right now. We're in the $20 range, but it doesn't matter. Like, I don't even have to think of where gold is. Like if I think gold's at all-time high, no. Is silver at all-time high? No. Money printing's at all-time high. It's supposed to be the hedge against inflation, and it hasn't done that. That's why, like, you have to speculate in things in order to actually make money. Yeah, you have to do it.
Risk. Yeah, you got to take. It's a gamble.
Savers have to be speculators.
Mm-hmm.
Because of all the things they're doing and stuff. You have to speculate in real estate. You have to speculate in stocks. You have to do crypto. If not, you're losing to capital. I mean, my guys, we've made at the very least 2 to 3 times on our capital since the beginning of the year. Just in Bitcoin and Ethereum, not touching anything else, just in that stuff. So we've already, with just our wealth, has already beat inflation already, and we've protected against inflation. The average guy in the stock market, sure, they're at all-time highs right now, but they're not really like up that much, but they probably protect themselves against the inflation. Cool. Guys in real estate, they got fucked. Obviously.
Absolutely.
And that's one, but the average guy on Main Street and stuff has gone completely, their wealth, they've become poorer and poorer. I said this as an example. I did a joke, like the last holdout. I mean, like, if you actually look at it, meat's tripled in price damn near. I mean, this being lumber exploded during the COVID and stuff like that.
4,000% or something.
Yeah, it's crazy. Look what's happened and stuff. It's becoming so much more expensive to not just to build a house, but feed your family, and the pay has just stayed right here.
Yeah, it's not going to move it. I mean, yeah, the value of the dollar is so friggin' low too. I mean, if you look at it like that, I mean, it's the amount of money that the average person makes. I mean, I look at her all the time and I'm like, I just don't see how. I mean, because I look at our budget, and I'm like, it's kind of like, Jesus, man, it's serious. You know, like all our bills and the things that we have. We don't have a house payment or anything like that. The taxes on the house, you got to pay the taxes. That's up.